Want to hear something funny? He actually tried to intimidate Tyson in his prime just with a stare. Tyson looked back at him with a slight smirk, but no one could have imagined how legendary this fight would become. It ended quickly and went straight into the history books. After this fight, several of Tyson's potential future opponents were immediately ruled out, because with the kind of power he unleashed on Ribalta from the very first seconds, Tyson clearly needed a much stronger and more legendary challenger. But Ribalta survived. He got back on his feet, and that only made Tyson even angrier. He charged at him as if his whole life was on the line. There were rumors that Tyson struggled with mental issues, and that this was part of why his punches carried such overwhelming power. At that time, no one had ever seen Tyson so aggressively targeting his opponent. The answer to why Tyson acted this way would only come at the end of the fight. But for now, just look at Ribalta's expression. He kept standing, yet from the very first seconds, it's clear he wanted to stop the fight and just give up. There was no turning back. Either he would be knocked out, or somehow, miraculously, knock Tyson out, which seemed impossible. But Ribalta did go down at times, and the referee literally had to push Mike aside because blocking his path would have been too dangerous. Ribalta was shocked by the aggression. Basically like, dude, chill, what's going on? Tyson was looking with almost criminal intensity, as if his goal was to kill rather than just win. And every time Ribalta got back up, Tyson hit even harder, though it seemed impossible to hit harder. Ribalta's cornermen were already shouting for the trainer to throw in the white towel. The fight was literally spiraling out of control and becoming deadly. The referee decided to stop the fight before something terrible happened, because Tyson practically caused several concussive blows with a single punch. And here's how Tyson himself explained this behavior. He said he was getting seriously irritated and thrown off by the fact that the fight kept dragging on. The plan was to knock Ribalta out in the first few seconds, but somehow Ribalta kept surviving punches that, according to Tyson, even he would have fallen from.
What made him so tough? The fact that he fought back, unlike the other fighters who've taken you this far?
Most definitely, he fought back and he had the idea in his mind he wasn't going to get knocked out. But as you notice, he was knocked down but wasn't knocked out because he had his mind conscious of that.
Are there too many expectations of you, Mike? Do you think that if you don't, you're in a bind, that if you don't knock him out early, if you knock him out early, everybody says the other guy was a bum. If it goes this far, everybody says you can't hit that hard.
Well, what can I say? This happens.
Ribalta, on the other hand, still wants a rematch to this day, but at this point, it's almost impossible. However, Tyson still considers Ribalta the toughest opponent he ever faced.